What would you do if you saw something impossible? Not UFOs or ghosts. I'm talking about a creature with a watermelon-sized head, peach-colored rubber skin, and glowing orange eyes piercing through darkness. Before you dismiss this as another internet legend, consider this. The first witness became a respected artist, who, 30 years later, still stakes his reputation on what he saw. In this world, there exists a category of creatures discovered by few, but never officially documented. We collectively call them unidentified mysterious animals. Welcome to our UMAS video series, where the unknown becomes unforgettable. Dover, Massachusetts, 1977. 3 teenagers, 2 nights, one inexplicable encounter that science still can't explain. Think of it as nature's plot twist, the kind that challenges everything we believe about our world. And the Dover Demon? It's about to make you question everything you thought you knew. April 21st, 1977. The clock's ticking toward 10 p.m. in Dover, Massachusetts. 17-year-old William Bartlett is driving past Farm Street, probably thinking about nothing more exciting than getting home. That's when his headlights catch something that would change his life forever. Picture yourself behind that wheel. You're cruising along a dark road when suddenly, there it is, a creature crawling along an old stone wall. Your first thought? Maybe it's just someone's pet. But then it turns its head and you see it. A watermelon-sized head, glowing orange eyes, and a body that looks like nothing you've ever seen before. Less than 4 feet tall, hairless, with peach-colored skin and spindly fingers. Think E.T., but way less friendly. But wait, this story's just getting started. Because 2 hours later, around midnight, 15-year-old John Baxter is walking home along Miller Hill Road. He spots what he thinks is a friend playing a prank. Spoiler alert, it wasn't a friend. As he gets closer, he sees the same creature, but this time, it's gripping a rock with those eerily long fingers, its body pressed against a tree. Those same haunting eyes stare back at him before he, understandably, books it out of there. Think that's the end? Think again. The very next night, April 22nd, 2 more witnesses, 15-year-old Abby Brabham and 18-year-old Will Tainter, are driving down Springdale Avenue when they spot it. Same description, that massive head, those glowing eyes, that otherworldly body. Here's where it gets even weirder. Someone later plotted these sightings on a map and discovered something chilling. They formed a perfect straight line. Coincidence? Maybe. But in the world of cryptozoology, we've learned there's rarely such thing as coincidence. When the media caught wind of the Dover Demon, everything exploded faster than a viral TikTok video. Except this was 1977, when going viral meant catching the flu. The local police's first reaction? Classic teenager shenanigans. I mean, 3 kids seeing a weird creature? Sounds like someone watched too many late-night monster movies, right? But here's where things get interesting. The police did something clever. They separated each witness and had them tell their stories. No communication, no chance to match up their lies. Except, they weren't lying. Their stories matched up so perfectly it was scary. And those drawings? If you put them side by side, you'd think they were traced from the same template. But they weren't. Enter Loren Coleman, the Sherlock Holmes of cryptozoology. When he arrived in Dover, he wasn't just looking for a monster. He was looking for patterns, and boy, did he find them. During his investigation, he uncovered something that'll make you question everything about this case. Remember the Sherborne Middle School? Years before the Dover Demon made headlines, students had been whispering about strange creatures lurking in the woods. We're talking multiple sightings, different kids, same description. And in 1972, someone spotted something eerily similar near Springdale Avenue's pond. The local police didn't mess around. They launched a search operation that would make the FBI proud. Every bush, every tree, every nook and cranny of Dover got the CSI treatment. But here's the kicker. They found absolutely nothing. No tracks, no traces, no convenient piece of alien technology left behind. It's like trying to catch smoke with a butterfly net. Now, let's talk theories. Because everyone's got one, right? The skeptics jump straight to, it must have been a baby moose or a young foal. Sounds reasonable, until you actually think about it. When's the last time you saw a moose with a watermelon-sized head and glowing orange eyes? Yeah, me neither. Some folks went straight to the extraterrestrial explanation. And hey, Massachusetts did have its fair share of UFO sightings in the 1950s. But even Coleman, in his 2013 book Monsters of Massachusetts, pushed back on this idea. The Dover Demon, he insisted, wasn't an alien traveler. It was something else entirely, a living anomaly. Then there's the mythological angle. Some researchers connected the dots to the Managishi, creatures from Cree mythology described as small humanoid beings with spindly limbs. Others pointed to the Pukwudgie, Massachusetts' own legendary little people. But here's the thing. These traditional creatures were described as furry, clothed beings. Our Dover friend? Definitely not the dress-up type. Think about this. In 2006, nearly 30 years after the incident, reporters tracked down William Bartlett. Now a successful artist, he stood by his story. "I know what I saw," he said. "I'm a serious person." And honestly, that might be the most chilling part of this whole thing. Think the Dover Demon was content just haunting the streets of Massachusetts? Think again. Like any good cryptid with a following, this watermelon-headed wonder has been making waves in pop culture faster than you can say, unexplained phenomenon. Remember 2009? While everyone else was obsessing over Avatar and Lady Gaga, Animal Planet dropped a bombshell episode of Lost Tapes featuring our mysterious friend. In the comic series Proof, they didn't just feature the Dover Demon, they gave it superpowers. Because apparently having a massive head and glowing eyes wasn't cool enough, they made it able to see into the future. But wait, there's more. The creature started popping up everywhere in the comic world. The Perhaponauts, the Pound, Ghouls Night Out, and even made its way into Hack/Entry Wound. It's like the Dover Demon got itself an agent and started booking gigs left and right. And just when you thought our American cryptid was done conquering media, it took a trip to Japan. In the manga series Dandadan, they reimagined the Dover Demon as a shape-shifting alien that goes from crustacean to mantis shrimp. Think about this for a second. A creature that was spotted for just a few brief moments in 1977 has managed to inspire decades of creative works. From late-night TV to comic book pages to manga panels, the Dover Demon has become something bigger than just a mysterious sighting. It's become a cultural icon, a symbol of those unexplainable moments that make us question reality. Is the Dover Demon still out there? Maybe. But one thing's for certain. For those 3 witnesses on those 2 spring nights in 1977, something very real, very strange, and very unexplainable came crawling out of the darkness. And maybe, just maybe, it's still watching. The unknown is always larger than the known. That's what makes these UMA cases so fascinating. What do you think? What could those teenagers have seen on those fateful nights? Share your theories in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more unexplained mysteries. After all, the truth is still out there, somewhere in Dover, Massachusetts.